Hello, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Cutting. I'm a nutritionist and health coach, and today I'm going to be talking about how to keep your energy levels up during the day. This recording is being made as part of the healthyyou virtual program. So I'm sure we've all been there, struggling to get up in the morning or struggling to stay awake during the day and feeling our energy levels slump maybe in the middle of the afternoon or early evening when we just feel exhausted and just can't get through the day and feel energized. It certainly can be a challenge to keep your energy levels high throughout the whole day, but I'm going to give you a number of tips that may help you to just stay energized and focused throughout the day. So the first tip I'm going to give you is to try and get some natural sunlight. This is the strongest factor in ensuring that our circadian rhythms are set correctly first thing in the day. So start the day by opening up the blinds or going out for a short walk. It's a great way to start the day for many reasons. Melatonin, the hormone which induces sleep, will respond to the sunlight. So getting some sunlight lets your body know that it's time to wake up and get going. It will also make sure that you get a better night's sleep if your body clock is set at the correct level every morning. So after that, the next tip is to start the day with protein. Protein is really important in the diet. So consider what you're eating first thing in the morning. If you are tending to go for toast and cereal every morning, that is a very high carbohydrate load, which means it's very high in sugar and it might fill you up and get you going, but your blood glucose levels will drop very quickly afterwards because there's no protein in that type of breakfast. So think about things like yogurt, eggs. Eggs are brilliant. There's lots of protein in eggs, and you can have them boiled or scrambled or make an omelette with your eggs. Nuts and seeds are another source of protein. So do think about what you're eating first thing in the morning. Proteins and grains, whole grains, take longer to break down, so they keep you fuller for longer. Other sources of protein, of course, are chicken, beef, fish, any of those. Beans are also another source of protein. They may not be what you would go for breakfast, but you could have beans and scrambled eggs if you wanted. But just make sure that you have protein at breakfast, and in fact protein at every meal is important, because the more protein and whole grains you have in your diet, the fuller you feel and the longer you can go without feeling hungry. Protein also boosts your ability to concentrate and be productive. So eating foods full of protein or having protein snacks throughout the day will also help to keep you feeling invigorated and feeling as though you can concentrate on things, particularly if you've got a job to do every day. So if you don't eat breakfast first thing in the morning, if you're one of those people who can't face food, prepare something that you can take with you if you're going to work. Fill up a tub with some berries, lots of yogurt, some seeds or nuts, or you could make something else that you could take with you and eat it maybe at 10 o'clock or something like that. But whatever you choose to eat first thing in the day is really important in keeping you energized and focused for the rest of the day. The next thing is being outside as much as you can and exercising. If you can walk to work or get off the bus earlier and walk a little bit, getting outside as much as you can is really important. During the day, just getting out for a walk if you're working in an office or you're just maybe at home with children, getting them out and going to the park and getting outside and walking is very important, because it just gets you some fresh air, gets some air into your lungs and keeps you moving. The more you can keep moving, the better it is for you. Exercise also helps to produce these mood-lifting endorphins. And the immune system is stimulated by these, and your metabolism is also stimulated. So getting some exercise is a great way to keep your energy levels up during the day. The next tip is to try and limit the amount of caffeine you're getting from either coffee or fizzy drinks. They may give you a jolt of energy, but they also cause you to feel even more tired because you'll get a spike in blood glucose levels, which will very rapidly drop again. And what you want to try and maintain is an even level of blood glucose throughout the day. You want to avoid these highs and lows of blood glucose. So try and limit these fizzy drinks and caffeine as much as you can. The caffeine can also interfere with your ability to sleep at night because caffeine takes up to 12 hours to be broken down and eliminated by the body. So if you're not getting a good night's sleep, you're going to feel tired the next day no matter what you do. So it's all part of the process. The next tip is to stay hydrated. Fatigue can be caused by dehydration. We sometimes forget to drink water. We might drink lots of teas and coffees, which is fine, but you should always include just some plain water throughout the day. Fill a bottle up and try and get through as much of it as you can, or just remember to go and drink. So even if you just fill a bottle with some water, put it in the fridge, you could always stick some slices of cucumber or lemon or orange or grapefruit into it if you want to flavour it a little bit, and just monitor how much of that you're getting throughout the day. Don't save it all up for the evening and drink it, because you'll end up getting up in the night to go to the toilet, and that will disturb your sleep and contribute to feeling tired the next day. So do try and remember to drink as much fluid as you can during the day. Getting a 5-10 minute power nap is very helpful for some people. It may not be feasible in your life, but if you can take 10-15 minutes just to sit down, close your eyes, and just get that little power nap in, it might just help to keep you going throughout the day. Some people, though, don't like doing that. It's very much a personal choice, but if you do feel yourself just getting a bit tired, just take a few minutes to just relax, close your eyes. You may not fall asleep, but you're just relaxing your body, and do some deep breathing while you're doing that if you can. If you are a smoker, try and maybe cut it down a little bit. As smoking can cause you to feel tired during the day. Nicotine is also a stimulant. It increases the heart rate and blood pressure, plus it can contribute to insomnia. So it's just like caffeine in many ways. Nicotine may also cause your energy levels to crash and burn when the effect of the nicotine wears off. So if you do smoke, try and reduce it as much as you can. If you're in a situation where you may be out for lunch and maybe considering having a drink of alcohol, do consider as well the fact that alcohol can make you sleepy, but it may also lead to an energy slump in the afternoon. So do be aware of that and make sure you drink. If you are having a drink, if you're out socialising, you're having a drink, especially at lunchtime, it can cause that slump in the afternoon. So drink plenty of water as well with it. Sleep is the most important thing in making sure that you have enough energy the next day. So getting good quality sleep is really important. Go to bed and get up at the same time every day. Get into a good sleeping pattern. Have a nice warm bath or relaxing shower. Make sure you're not, before you go to bed, make sure you're not sitting in bright lights all evening, because that will affect your melatonin levels. And make sure your room is comfortable and well aired. Make sure your room is not stuffy. Leave a window open if you can. Make sure your bed and pillows are comfortable. A good night's sleep will help you start the day in a positive way. You'll feel better for a good night's sleep, and that will contribute greatly to feeling energized the next day. So just to sum up, keeping your energy levels up during the day is down to all of these things that I've talked about. Getting out early in the morning, getting some daily sun. The first light of the day is important to set that internal body clock. Making sure you have protein in every meal, but particularly the first meal of the day. That will help to keep you full for longer. It's a slower release of energy into the body. Avoid any processed foods if you can. Don't reach for the sugary, snacky things, because you will just end up with high blood glucose for an hour, and then it will crash. Keep hydrated, avoid caffeine, monitor your alcohol intake if you're out during the day socializing, drink plenty of water to counteract that, try and get a good night's sleep, and try and relax as much as you can during the day. I hope these little tips might help you to keep your energy levels up during the day